Hello, welcome to Dan's Origami. In this video I'm going to show you how to make one of these, which I believe is called a Twinboat Icosahedron, and I think it's quite pretty. It's made from 30 modules, which I'll show you how to make in a second, some bigger ones. And the paper I've used to make one that size are 9 by 9 centimeters. I've got a bigger sheet here to show you a bit more clearly. And I've got another two we're going to attach it to in a bit. Okay, so our first fold is fold it in half. Straight, turn it 90 degrees and fold it the other way. And then we undo that fold as well. Now we fold one edge to the centre line we've created. And then we do the opposite side and we fold the opposite edge to the centre line and then undo both sides. Turn that 90 degrees and then we're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to bring the edge to the centre and we do the other side, bring the edge to the centre and then we undo that fold. So we've made a grid of 16 squares. Now we're going to do two diagonal folds the length of the paper. One that way, turn that, and then we'll do one from the other corner to the other corner. And then we undo that one as well. Right, an important detail here is all of the folds so far have been up. So we've got valley folds, no mountain folds. We turn it over to do the last four folds in this part, so now they're all mountain folds. And we're going to make four more valley folds. We're going to fold the tip to the centre. And we're going to do that for all four corners. The third one more, and that's the last one. And we undo all those folds as well. So far we've done nothing. But anyway, we've got the corners pointing up at the moment. We need to turn them over so the corners are pointing down and creates a little table. And what we're going to do, we're going to fold the edges into the centre again, but we're going to just do that point there into the centre, and these bits naturally want to stick up, so we do that side and then we do that side. Now if we push this bit up here, those two parts will push out. So in essence what we've done is we've brought the centre of the edge to the centre point on all four edges. And we'll do that again. So we've got the two edges have come in and we're going to push the other one in, and that pushes that there. So now this was the edge and now it's in the centre. Right, that's most of the tricky bits done. Now what I want to do is we're going to do a fold here which is like a transformation fold, so where the diagonal parts go down and the square bits go up. But to make it easier, we fold it in half that way and then fold it in half that way. That reasserts which folds need to go up, and I like to redo these diagonal folds as well. So the diagonal folds are going to go down and the ridges are going to go up like that. To make it easier, I like to redo the diagonal folds. So I'm going to quickly redo those. You can just fold the whole thing diagonally like that, and the whole thing diagonally like that, which turns out to be easier in this one. So I've made a valley fold there and a mountain fold there. Valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley, mountain. So now, if we hold it like this, and I've got my fingers underneath the centre here, and we push it all, the valley folds down and the mountain folds will all stay up. And we squish it together, and that is almost a complete module. So I'll flatten these edges down a bit. These two bits here are for your connectors, and the connectors will be going in these holes just here. So what I like to do is bend them up and fold them, and then undo them a little bit so it looks like ears. Let's do the other side. So we've got the two flaps, fold one way and one the other, and then undo them a little bit. Right, in true Blue Peter fashion, here's some I made earlier, and I'm going to show you how to put them together. It's kind of hard to see on here, but the general pattern is you have 5 of these modules connected, and off each of these strands is another 5, and each of the 5s is in a triangle. So you've got 3 here, there's 1 5 there, 1 5 there, and 1 5 there, and these 3 don't actually connect to each other, so it's important to get them in the right place. So let's put them to one side. Okay, so we've got our module, we've got our ears, we've got our holes. Let's get another module. Put it back to how it's meant to go. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the ears and slide it inside the slot for the other module. Now, once you've done that, on the underside you've got this flap here. This flap needs to go on the inside of the one you've attached it to, and then you close it back down. That will connect them together. So now the yellow's in the top and the red's in the bottom. So let's attach a third one. So we've got our hole just there on the red one, and this ear here. So we put the green ear inside the red one, and then on the underneath we put the red flap inside the green, and then fold it and crease it back together. So now those 3 are attached, and you would make 5 of these, and then where your 5s are, each 5 will have an edge with 2 on it. It's quite important to connect these as soon as possible. So let's take that green one off. So imagine that green one's still there. So now underneath my hand would be the rest of the 5. So we would put the ear from the green one inside the red one, and then put that red inside there and fold the green back down. And now we'll put the yellow one inside the green one, and then on the underside we'll put the green flap inside the yellow and fold that back down. So that would look like that when you've done it. So that's one of the 3s which is on the edge of the 5s. So start with a 5 and then finish the edges of the 3. So you would do 5 to begin with, and then where you've got 2 going off you would connect them with a piece. And as long as you do that construction fashion, you will end up with one that looks like that. And that's 30 modules. Thank you very much for watching my video. There should be a subscribe button just there. Please take a moment to subscribe. Your support is really appreciated. Thank you very much.